Cryptocurrency market, massive bullishness. We've seen the highest volume in a long time, which is very good. I'm very happy about this change in development. And yeah, that's it. I'm Kieran from Crypto Brews, and I am happy to have you here with me today. Today is going to be a short video. First of all, we're going to be talking about the global market cap chart excluding BTC on TradingView. I'm going to talk about some moving average and what we are likely going to see, and just look at how the midterm crypto market cap can look at. Then we'll hop over to European Union regulations and if they're going to impede blockchain development. And afterwards, we're going to be talking about a very interesting and important topic, in my opinion, since that is talking about banking the unbanked, mapping the biggest blockchain projects in the developing world. Since, yeah, unbanked people, that's a big problem in our current earth. So let's get back. Crypto market cap total excluding Bitcoin, so that's the whole market cap, and we're crossing soon, or we've touched the we actually crossed the 100 moving average, which is pretty good. So looking at the index for the total cryptocurrency market excluding Bitcoin, because it's quite volatile, we can easily notice massive bullishness. We are looking at the weekly time frame, and below you have the long-term chart. Take a look at the bars at the bottom. You can see a massive increase in volume. As you can see here, we've got a massive increase in volume with much more interest coming from probably long-term investors and retail investors alike. But the long-term investors are those that are going to be bringing in the volume. So this is a midterm, long-term view. Here the blue line is the 100 moving average. This line here, I believe it's green, is the 10th moving average. So we just popped above the 100 moving average. That, in my opinion, that's going to be the current support line. I hope we hold that. And now the second support, should we break back down, would be the 10th moving average. And then should we break that down again, we've got still the 200 moving average also acting as a support. There was a certain type of cup and handle, that's a technical analysis pattern, which very often suggests bullish momentum to come afterwards. It's interesting to see, but the positive thing to take out of this is definitely the increasing volume and the break above the 100 moving average for the total market cap. In numbers, if we include BTC, then we managed to spike up a bit from our slump, and we reached a total market cap of $253 billion. Now the question is if we're going to manage to make a higher high compared to the previous market cap of $259 billion. So that's an interesting thing to see how it will play out. So a higher high would be definitely a very positive signal, and yeah, good things lay in stock for us if that happens. I already see you guys with money in your eyes. Alright, let's continue. Will European Union regulations impede blockchain development? So we've heard a few things about the European Union not actually doing that much against cryptocurrency, which is good. However, they have noted that they don't see many cryptocurrency projects as anything that will change the monetary system. So Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, allegedly believes that regulations by the European Union could impede technological development. If he's right, blockchain research and development within the continent may be hindered. For example, Ma criticized the European Union's plans to define and articulate ethical guidelines for the development and usage of artificial intelligence, AI. His assumption, however, seemed based on a capitalist model of development. So in China, they've got a bit of a different understanding on human rights, so that's why they can probably use all the data they're using without any regards to human rights and data privacy. That's probably one issue that he's got with the European Union. We've got definitely a much higher data privacy laws and so on, which It's possible that it will hinder artificial intelligence in an area when it's concerning data privacy or human rights and so on. But let's see. The European Union's socialist tendencies, according to CNBC, believes that tightened regulations will restrict companies' ability to innovate. A socialist model for technological development is different, while a capitalist model is profit driven. The socialist model is theoretically driven by social good, which so both models, the difference in the social model would be that the AI and the blockchain development has as a goal to improve our lives dramatically. That's the primary goal. Now, of course, it's possible also to generate profit, but that's more like a secondary or tertiary goal. Now, with the capitalist model, you don't really care about the good of the people, and that might just be a secondary or third option. Like the primary goal is going to be generate cash, just make money, and then disregard more or less data privacy rules and human rights rules and whatever else China decides to disregard in that respect, just to push this, or companies in China decide to push in that direction in a more capitalistic way. So, furthermore, as Ma notes, capitalist models focus on the ability for companies to innovate free of government regulation. And what do you think happens if there's no government regulation? Okay. On the contrary, socialist models rely on government regulations and infrastructure to facilitate innovative developments. While China and the United States appear to embrace the capitalist model, Europe may have moved in a socialist direction. So here are several important dates. June 21, 2016, various bodies within the European hosted a workshop titled Blockchains for Social Good. October 2017, the European Commission is asked by the European Council to research the strengths of the blockchain. European Commission launches the Euro Blockchain Forum and Observatory. So this is pretty interesting. I guess there's two sides of the coin, depending on if you look at it from a social perspective or from a capitalist perspective. And I'm guessing we're gonna have to find some path in the middle. And yeah, in my opinion, the title that European Union is halting developments or impeding developments is not. You can't take it like that, because in my opinion it's just taking another path, and they're trying to do their best to improve our lives by looking at what possibilities blockchain can bring to our lives and how it can be used for social good instead of just primary capitalistic intentions. So in my opinion, that's very good, since we definitely do not want only the capitalistic side, because we might not be noticing the benefits, and we also not might we might actually suffer under it, because all our data is available anywhere and can be used for blockchain application. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit pessimistic about that. However, talking about a very topic, and that's banking the unbanked. Banking the unbanked, mapping the biggest blockchain projects in the developing world. When the pseudonymous person by the name Satoshi Nakamoto released Bitcoin's white paper, so it read a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. And that's very, very important. Like this part from his paper is very important, and that's because according to the Global Findex 2017, it's a bit of an old article, but it's probably more people now. And the Global Findex 2017 reports from the World Bank there's still 1.7 billion unbanked adults worldwide. 2/3 of them, though, own a mobile phone in an age where everything is becoming digital. It is these devices that are helping people with access to traditional finance gain the services needed. And I think that's just mind-blowing. But there's also a big opportunity here. And the fact is that 1.7 billion do not have access to banking systems. And when they don't have access to banks, all the financial services that come along with banks, like taking loans or applying for mortgage or just investing in different assets, it's not there. They don't have this possibility. Now the thing is with blockchain and cryptocurrency, when they have a mobile phone, they can actually tap into a massive global network of decentralized applications, technology, and so on. They can participate, they can offer their services, they can learn, they can apply for loans directly on the bank and they don't have to be tied to having a bank, a physical bank. They can be wherever they want and maybe get a $1 loan or something just because other people vouch for them. And then when they pay back the loan again and again, then their trust score goes up and they can maybe get a higher loan from different blockchain lending services. And I think that's just fantastic. So as the crypto market settles, there are different projects that are helping moving forward this projects to help unbanked citizens of our planet. So Paxful is one of them, founded in 2015 by Ray Youssef and Artur Shabak. Paxful is a peer-to-peer Bitcoin marketplace. So headquartered in Delaware with offices in New York, formerly known as EasyBits, Paxful removes the need for your user to own a bank account to use the site, differentiating itself from its competitors. So for the unbanked population in Africa, these are extremely valuable, so much so that Africa is Paxful's top market, which saw an average of 17,351 trades per day in 2018. So I think that's fantastic. Many people, they say, "Oh, Bitcoin's not being used, or cryptocurrency's not being used. It's just being used to speculate." But the thing is, most people that are saying that are living in a first world country where we don't have the same problems that maybe other people are experiencing in third world countries. So, in the first place, what was sold was iTunes gift cards, making up to $282 million, followed by Amazon gift cards at $166 million. Bank transfers were in the third place, amounting to $49 billion. And the thing is, probably they might not have Amazon gift cards there or in different smaller cities. And if I'm not mistaken, on Amazon you can only buy products on Amazon with gift cards or with a credit card. And if a credit card, you need the bank. So that's I think it's a very good thing they're doing, and it's got a lot of traction. So with Yusuf having known what it's like to be homeless during the early days of EasyBits before the crypto helped him back on his feet, he knew what it's like for people to struggle. So very good social good that the Paxful is bringing. Let's continue with BitPesa. I've heard of them before. Founded in 2013 by Elizabeth Rosiolo, BitPesa is a digital foreign exchange and payment platform with its headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya. The platform is aiming to make it easier to send money into and out of Africa. It has also operations in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, and Uganda. It's also covered by more than 85 countries and has over 23,000 users, and has completed in excess of 560,000 transactions. At the moment, traditional financial processes are required where money is converted from the local currency into US dollars, passing through several banks before it's converted back into the destination money. So that definitely is a drawback, because very often when you convert from USD to a certain cryptocurrency, one way you might have a percentage fee of around 5% or 6%. And the thing is, since very often you can't just use this cryptocurrency directly and you have to change it back again into your local currency, you might also have another 5 to 6% fee, which is quite expensive. But hopefully soon people will be able to either be paid in certain cryptocurrencies or actually use it even more often for daily transactions. And yeah, they want the remittance market corridor with Japan in partnership with SBI Remit, Japan's biggest remittance service provider and a subsidiary. So they want to move away not only from Africa but also move to Japan, which is a very big market. Human IQ or Humanic discovered Unbanked, pitching itself as a new generation financial services with its own cryptocurrency. HMQ is aiming to remove poverty from millions of people living in emerging economies. Founding in 2016, London-based Human IQ is working at delivering a new financial platform with a focus on financial inclusion. Based on the latest advancements in blockchain technology, mobile AI, and biometrics, the platform is delivering economic empowerment and community building to the world's unbanked population. So, in my opinion, they are offering financial services to people without banks, and they just need a mobile phone. Through the use of smartphone, all a person needs to be verified is their face and voice, designed to reduce fraud. It also means that formal identification and an email isn't required, and that's very, very important. The easier it is to use, the less external hardware and other resources that you need, the more people that actually need it can use these services. So through the platform, Human IQ is working of reversing the trends where the difference in income is widening by bringing people out of poverty. It is by doing this by giving users simple tasks to complete, enabling them to earn tokens in the process. So this is also very fantastic, since very many countries in for if we take Africa, the average salary is around 30 USD per month, and that is just mind blowing how low that is. So imagine that they can install this app or a similar app and then do some micro tasks, which are very easy to do, and be earning maybe a further half of their average salary in addition to what they're already earning. And that, in my opinion, that can make the difference between going hungry on different days of the week and being able to send their kids to school. So very, very good developments. So with more than 500,000 users having joined Human IQ since its founding in countries such as Albania, Belize, Botswana, Kenya, Mexico, Sudan, Uganda, Venezuela, and Zambia, to name a few, the platform is steadily opening up to the doors of financial inclusion. And I think I'm really hyped. And in my opinion, that's one of the strongest arguments to push blockchain even further into different underdeveloped countries and make sure that people that need it the most, they get the services and blockchain services that can help them get out of poverty and improve their lives. Nebios, London-based Nebios, is a crypto platform that has two goals: to provide a service for the world's unbanked and to create smart financial future for our companies and individuals who are disillusioned by traditional banking services. Founded in 2013, the P2P exchange launching at the end of 2017, Nebios is working at delivering a significant impact on developing countries by creating a bridge that connects them to financial services. It does this by offering a range of services. It's Nebios Card, a wallet, a crypto vault, a crypto collateral loan, that's very important, and an over-the-counter OTC exchange. And in March last year, it announced that residents in Cameroon, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, South Africa, Tanzania, and Uganda have now full access to their service. According to the World Bank, 55% of unbanked women are unlikely to have a bank account, and that's just, yeah, mind blowing. I just can't emphasize it enough. Without access to a bank account, they can't save, apply for loans, buy a home, or receive benefit payments from the government. And one thing I wanted to mention, I'm afraid I don't know which source, but I read about the microloan economy, and very often with women taking out loans, very often the percentage of women that pay back the loans is much higher than men taking out loans, because when women take out loans, they do it for actual, they really need the money, maybe either to feed the children or to buy new equipment for their farming and so on. So also, crypto backed loans are very safe, since you put cryptocurrency as a collateral and you can get more loan back. So imagine a woman earns maybe 30 USD a month and manages to save maybe like 30 or 40 USD, but needs that money in the next month. And what she could do, she could maybe buy some cryptocurrency. She puts it onto the lending platform, for example, here in this case, Nebios, and then she becomes some local currency back as a loan. She can use it and then she can pay it back over the next few weeks, few months. And maybe this additional cash, she may have been able to buy some very important equipment, or to buy new cattle, or something, or grain for the farming and so on. And by providing this service over mobile phone is the financial services over mobile phone is just, I think this is revolutionary and is what is going to drive us forward. So these are just a few examples of platforms, and I appreciate, I'm really happy that this so much effort is being taken to improve the lives of many people. Traditional finance is something that billions of people don't have access to every day, and just to not being able to open a bank account or put money into a savings account might seem strange to us, but the problem is people live day by day, penny by penny, and without really saving up, and they won't manage to move out of poverty without being able to set some money aside for the next, and also make this money work for them. I hope you enjoyed both of these topics and the short look at the markets. I think this was a bit more of a serious video, and yeah, I hope you learned something new. Catch you in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.